Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. We are from Group 2. We'll be presenting our research project entitled Sustaining Tourism Entrepreneurs in Sabah, Exploring the Challenges and Adaptive Strategies of the Local Community. So, this is our team member. First is Nur Zahira binti Sayadi. Second, me and myself, Nina Kamarina binti Kamaruddin. Next is Nur Fazila, Calvin Siu Bunhan, Muhammad Alwi Farhan, and last but not least, Muhammad Gaddafi Awang. So for the introductions, tourism in rural and indigenous areas plays a very important role in economic growth and cultural preservation. In Sabah, community-based tourism empowers local communities and promotes sustainable development. In our research project, we will discover about the research background, research objective, research questions, our findings, discussions, and last but not least, the conclusions. Our team member will elaborate more to the next page.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Zahira binti Sayadi. So for the research background, first why it matters. So tourism is vital to Sabah's rural economy and cultural heritage. Tourism in Sabah supports both income and identity in rural communities. So basically, it plays an important role in preserving culture and sustaining local livelihoods. So, what is the gap? So, the gap for this research, although there has been a lot of study um, of tourism development, but there's still a limited research on how local communities, especially in rural Sabah, manage sustainability on the ground. So, why we doing it? So, this study explores local tourism leaders' real challenges and strategies. So, to fill this gap, we are approaching and focus on tourism managers and assistant managers. So, we're using their life experiences to understand both of the challenges they face and also the adaptive strategies they use.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Alwi Farhan bin Rabinin. I will be covering the research objective and research questions that guided our study. Our main objective is to understand the challenges and strategies of local tourism entrepreneurs. This objective focuses on exploring what kind of difficulty local tourism players in Sabah are facing and how they adapt or strategize to remain resilient in the competitive and often unpredictable industry. To achieve this, we developed three key research questions. First, what are the main obstacles facing Sabah's local tourism businesses in maintaining their entrepreneurial endeavor in tourism industry? Second, what kind of assistance have they received and how do they perceive this assistance program in helping them to sustain their businesses? And lastly, what flexible tactic do they use to stay viable in the current tourism landscape? These questions help us get a specific insight from our respondents and better understand the real world situation faced by tourism entrepreneurs in Sabah.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Gaddafi bin Awang. So I will be talk about the findings. So this is 6 here. So number 1 is human capital, lack of skill and multilingual staff. Number 2 is financial strength, highly operational costs and limited funding. Number 3 is infrastructure gaps, limited flight, poor route. Number 4 is market vitality, changing tourist trend, do-it-yourself booking. Number 5 is on support, some grants, inconsistent training and promotion. And lastly, adaptation, diversification, digital tools, community, and collaboration.
Resilience through innovation and peer support. The resilience shown by local tourism entrepreneurs in Sabah is remarkable, especially in the face of major challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic. Many adapt quickly by introducing new tourism products such as cultural workshop, ecotour, and more interactive community-based experience. What the particularly noteworthy is the role of peer support. Entrepreneurs help one another by sharing information, customer referral, and emotional support during those time. This spirit of cooperation highlights the social strength of the community in sustaining business continuity. Second, strategy use of digital marketing and lean operation. Many entrepreneurs leverage digital tools to attract and retain customers. They use social media, online booking platform, and digital content to promote their service to domestic travelers. Techniques such as short video, customer review, and seasonal promotion help broaden their market reach. At the same time, they adopt lean and efficient business operation. For instance, staff work cross-trained to handle multiple roles, such as acting as a driver, tour guide, and customer, all in one. Number 3, infrastructure and policy gaps hinder long-term planning. However, despite their effort, entrepreneurs are still limited by infrastructure and policy-related challenges. Key issues include poor rural road, unstable internet access, and limited direct flight route to major tourism destinations. These factors make it difficult for tourists to access rural areas. Moreover, frequent policy changes, such as the shift from GST to SST, and more recently the invoice rollout, make long-term business planning risky and confusing for small operators. Number 4, need for inclusive and coordinated policy framework. Another key finding is the need for more inclusive and coordinated policy framework. Although there are government grants and training programs available, many entrepreneurs, especially those in rural areas, say that information doesn't reach them or the programs are not relevant to their specific need. Therefore, stronger coordination between federal, state, and local tourism authorities is needed to develop policies that are consistent, accessible, and grounded in the real challenge faced by small tourism operators.
To sum up, our research found that local tourism entrepreneurs in Sabah face several challenges. These include a lack of skilled workers, unstable income, poor infrastructure, and unclear or inconsistent government policies. Even though there are support like grant, training, and promotional, many business owners feel they don't really match their needs and hard to access due to bureaucracy. Still, many entrepreneurs have shown great adaptability, have expanded their services, used digital marketing, and built stronger communication tourism networks. But for long-term success, we need better policies that are more inclusive, stronger enforcement, and support that truly reflects what is happening on the ground. In the end, this study gives us a useful insight into how rural tourism businesses stay resilient, especially after a crisis, and show that innovation from the ground up can still grow under pressure.